stuff getting loaded in here. Running just a wee bit behind, but it's all good. So I guess while we're waiting for the world to load up for us to pop in, I guess we could talk about what it is that we're planning on doing tonight. Uh, so I know we talked about that we could do the zombie farm tonight. There's also the possibility of maybe thinking about doing a little end rating because we're getting close now to the point where Michelle and her colony are going to need blocks specifically out of the end dimension. We could go. Hey, look, we're live. Come on. I say we're live. There we go. All right. Let me give it a second. Let everything finish loading up. So there's end. We could do the end raid. I say raid. We can do the trip to the end. Would mean finding the stronghold, finding the end portal, going through. So that's one option. The zombie farm is the other option. Actually, I thought we would take a little bit, go look at the outside of our laboratory that we have up here. Like we have been doing, quick updates all around, small little changes. We've got some holes back here, and that's more of a side effect. I went ahead and changed out our wheat farm to a melon farm. I gotta figure out where that's causing from. And occasionally what happens is this thing will just stop right on top of the melons and will actually unearth some of the melons. Yeah, you can see where it's clobbered this whole row right here. Now we could put it back in. I don't know. I don't think on that one. For the time being, I've just been kind of collecting them and stashing them down here in this box. So you can see we've lost a number of them, but this is by far and away actually producing more bone meal, which is good. And this is pretty much it's just a melon farm. We're not doing anything other than melons. I thought about doing pumpkins in here, but why bother? We're just dumping the rest of this. I still need to fix this situation here up so it stops doing this double kiss maneuver. Because there's really not a need for it. But we'll deal with that at another time. Not tonight. We also need to look at our sugarcane farm. It's not really producing as much as I'd like it to. This is good cheap version. It uses one observer and then a whole row of pistons, but I think we can make this a little bit more efficient. Our netherwort farm is going. It's doing rather well for as small as it is, so I got no complaints there. Occasionally I come in, I find the contraptions frozen, so you have to kind of stop and restart it and then replant a few of the netherworts, but again, that's probably not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. It's far more easier dealing with that than this guy right here who does squirrely things on occasions. And then of course our iron farm, which is actually working very nicely. 6. So it's almost about time to unload this guy. Yes, I've taken out a bunch of the clay from here. And that's strictly just because I was turning that into terracotta, grinding that back up into red sand, and then turning it into gold. I was doing that because I was trying to get a bunch of ender pearls through piglin trading, which is probably the easiest method I can think of to get that. Because I was going to try and make certain I had all the stuff necessary that we could go find our way to the end. Of course, over here is our little blaze farm, which is not super speedy, but it works. But more to the topic of tonight, I think we're going to look into what can we build here. I kind of want to stick out a little ways over this edge, kind of like encompass. So let's go grab some. Go grab some cobblestone. That'll work. We can get started with some cobblestone. That'll give us some ways to put definition. We'll do it in netherrack. I like that better. I'll lock myself out the other side. So my thought process was somewhere. Yeah, I like this level. So we would take and probably come out this way. Oops. Go pick that up because that's just going to drive me bonkers. I don't know why. It just does. So I don't know. Do something a little organic-ish. Something like this. Oh, ow. Don't let go of the shift. That's another good reason to go do the end sooner rather than later, is because it's probably not going to be the first time I fall and attempt to kill myself. Oh, that's just going to bother me. I lost all that experience. I was actually up to a point where I could start doing some interesting enchants. All right. Let's go see if we can get the body and what little bit of experience we lost back. Ow. And again, I'm not certain why I do that either. All right, give. Ring, belt, food, torches. All right. Now we got to get back up there. Wow. Huh. Where does that go to? Well, that's an interesting little trick. It must be a shale thing. That's the only thing I can think of. This looks like a shale path. I'm not certain why she did that, but okay. All right. Let's see. Where was I at? Yes. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah. So we'll come out this way. A little further. No, I think this works. Hold shift now. So we can do this sort of thing. Wow, that was just... I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. One line, one line. So we think about that on the map. I can tell you what I don't like is that. Yes. You know what? I think we'll just go straight across. I think that will work. We come out here. Yeah, and we can take it straight across to the other side of the mountain. I think I like that better. Do. Yeah, you can just plug it in right there. And then maybe from down there we can run like steel struts or something. We'll have to make a steel generating machine, but that's not a big deal. Will it be coal and iron? Yeah, coal and iron and metallurgic infusers. We can make all kinds of steel. We'll have to actually make the metallurgic infuser, but you know. I think I want to run this line a little bit further this way, so we'll just pick these guys out a little further. This. Maybe no. I want two back, so like that. Yeah, and we can take a little sharper trail. Yeah, I like that. And then we can just start coming back here with some more of the actual build, so to speak. And so we can put, maybe we'll do this as like a wall here or a glass enclosure. Ooh, that would be good. And we can see what was going on. We'll do this as a glass. We can do a drop-in, kind of like a drop-in pool maybe. Go 3 or 4 deep. We can do a drop-in pool right there. Or maybe a drop-in pool over here. We'll do a little bit of terraforming. We'll build this up and pull it up and into this. We'll need to flatten some of that out. And then we can build a big house that goes from here to there. Yeah, I think that might work. And then, you know, we can come out here and we can see what Shale's been up to. As you can see, she's been rather productive out here. Absolutely curious. However, if we are going to be in the way of anything, so we'll do that. And so what we can do is we can cheat because we can let the structure tool give us a brief preview of what things are going to look like. So how high up is some of the... I think that's really going to be the tallest building right there. So if we look at that... We could still do a drop-in pool, and we would still be lower than everything else she's got going on. I think that will work. Cancel that. Put this away. Everybody's gone to sleep. There's the bed. It's this is a cave. It's a lab. It's whatever. But you know, occasionally you just want a nice, pretty area just to stand around in and admire the work that you've done. So I think that will work. Now, one thing I know we're going to need is going to be an awful lot of sand. Which I guess wouldn't be too much of a problem. We just have to turn the iron machine off, and then we can make a lot of sand. I'm thinking. My brain's cooking right now. Oh, I gotta do more than just that because I gotta put the wheels back in place for the double grinder. Maybe we make another grinding machine. We could. I wonder if... Let's see. No, that's not gonna really work. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm off my own little world, meandering off. This is working like a charm. Of course, I've been growing weird trees in this one as of recently. Let's stop growing the weird trees. Let's go get something else to grow. I think spruce. I've been using an awful lot of spruce as of lately, so I guess I should put some more spruce in there. Ooh, that would be good. Let's do that. I'm gonna stick those in there because I don't need them anymore for right now. There. And because, you know, I like to give everything a head start. This was the other change. So as you can see, when it plugs in, it'll just dump. I had to move this back one because these drills were actually digging out the chute and then breaking the whole extraction system. So that didn't work out so well. But, you know, it's all good now. It's working. Stetson's good. I wonder if there is any request going on that we need to worry about. Nope. Looks like we're in pretty good shape right now. Tick. Watch that thing cook. Come on, tree, grow. All right. That's not working. Okay, so interesting. All right, so that one won't work with that system. That's fine. We'll put those back away. Spruce or acacia? No, I think we're just going to do some spruce for a little bit. Again, I've been using an awful lot of spruce, so I'm getting down to the last little dregs of it. Oh. There you go. I don't know what caused that, but it's interesting programming. We'll just leave it at that. All right. So back to design. Let's see. We'll do this, and I think we'll stretch this in glass. We'll do some steel braces up through here. Maybe we should do like a curved in glass wall. No, I don't want to really do like a bubble. I have to think about that. And then we need to figure out how far back we're going to take this. And I went and dumped in all of my blocks I was using. Because, you know, no better sense. This will work. So we'll come up over top of this. I have got to take that out. Will that cause the rest of this all to fall? Yes, it will. At least this way I'll stop walking over that, falling down to my doom. I don't know that I want any of those seeds, but we'll think about it. Yeah. And then so it basically becomes a floor right about here, which unfortunately is right. Oh, I guess not. Yeah. So that's going to come. Well, that might actually work well then. Because then that will go there. I'm just going to do a little bit of markings. You think this big? You can come over top of the mountain. Maybe we'll just come around the side of the mountain. Could just come around. So just let it come like this. And then you can come up there. And then we can take it this way. Like this. And we let it go up and over. And then we'll just bring them back in together. And so we'll just, yeah, I mean, just terraform this entire top area up here. So, all right, we've got a general idea of how this is going to look now. So just a little bit more. That's starting to look a little better. Bring up the lines a little bit. All right. Oh, look. We've got people who want to play. Wow. Yep, and I got Bad Omen. I have no buckets of milk. I think, do we have any cow? Yes, we have cows right down there. Let's put those in here. One of those. Go back to my very favorite. Oh. Wow. You know, when it rains, it really just pours. All right. I'll come deal with you guys in a moment. Whoa. Oh. Sails on board. All right. We took care of our Bad Omen. Let's go take care of these rude savages. Oh, I totally missed that jump. Southwest. So it says southwest, but honestly, these things are more south than they are southwest. Kind of go straight behind. And it's right, usually over there. That's where's my bow? There's my bow. Ooh, that was a hole. Yep, and see, there they are. Sword. Yeah. Ow. Go away. Whoops. Wow. That all fixed up. And so we're back off we go. Oh. Sand harvest party. I am almost afraid to even ask what is going on in my chat right now. They look like they're having all kinds of fun, though, or making some plans anyways. In the meantime. So that's where we're going to settle in at, I think. So we'll make a nice outcropping here and a living space with the glass floor. We'll do some steel struts because I think those are in here. I'm thinking like a kind of a new age White House. So we're going to have to come up with a way to farm up quartz. So what kind of white blocks we're going to have? I'm thinking quartz. Quartz is going to be a big one. Ooh, maybe some prismarine in there too, but that means we'll have to go get a... I'll have to get a farm I don't know. I'll think about the prismarine. Some terracotta, maybe. Oh, we also do white concrete too. That'll work. We can do some, yeah, thinking something white, clean, new age-ish. So kind of black and white, maybe some grays. That'll work. I got a banner. What am I going to do? There we go. Banner placed. Yeah, I think I like that. Put the arrows in with the rest of the arrows. Shayla's not having a good night. I feel kind of bad if she actually did. Oh, yeah, we could do it in marble, too. I didn't even think about marble. Good call, Asana. That would work. Marble would help to add to the color palette. We break up all the extra pure white quartz. And then the glass. Yeah. There's a astral sorcery shrine over there, but it's not very big. Wonder, can we make marble? Sometimes you can just make marble. Do it from quark. The answer is no, we can't just make marble in this mod pack. All right. So maybe that would become the thing, is we'll have to go around, find some astral sorcery shrines, and then chop them to pieces. We can do that. Flying witch rock. It's kind of closer to amplified terrain, though we're not actually playing with that, so it's not uncommon in amplified terrain to see floating rocks like this. But for us, it's just not a thing. It's just where it pulled it in. I'm going to think of it more as geological abnormality. There's some high magnetic waves or something going on over there that's causing it to defy gravity. Yeah, so we could tear that out. That would be good to start with, though I don't think that's going to have everything we're going to need for what is going to be essentially a fairly large complex. Oh. No. Okay, so maybe I'm looking at it the wrong angle. Is that what you're saying? Let's go see. Now I'm just curious. Oh. Yeah, okay, I can see that. There's the broomstick. I'll be honest with you, it looks more like a ray gun. The prismarine lanterns would be good, but without silk touch, they're just going to get broken into little tiny pieces and won't be able to be reused again, unfortunately. But I like the idea. The prismarine as decoration as light sources and in the house. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of castle builds. I think something newer age, more modern-esque will be more fun. I think some circles, maybe some oval shapes in there. Lots of glass. Lots and lots of glass. So that means we're probably going to, like I said, we're either going to have to do a glass generator, which is not difficult. We've got create, so it's just run cobblestone generator twice through a grinding wheel, and that gets you sand, and then you just cook the sand. So I've made, hey, look, it's shale. I've made glass generators. Okay. I've made glass generators before, so it's not super difficult. And we've got most of it right here to do a glass generator. I'm just thinking that depending on how much glass we're going to have, do we really want to do glass generation, or would it just be faster to go and scoop it up and go terraform a desert area? Maybe that's something we can convince Shale to go do with this. It's just mindlessly dig up an entire desert. Yeah, we could do that. I think that would be slightly more fun than just waiting for machines to crank through things. I mean, I could put together a machine, and maybe it might not be a bad idea to have one on hand. But I think for the most part, yeah, a sand harvest party will work. We just go harvest some sand. In the meantime, let's see. So we got the general outline. I guess the next thing would be is structures, where we want to put the structures at. I think we're going to have to eventually move the tree generator, the wood machine, but I don't know to where. I think I like the idea of a down walk path. I put my blocks away again. We're going to have a party tonight, it looks like. All right, so if we keep... So let's do this. All right, so... No, I don't want to do that there. There. Walk in. So if we say this is part of a walkway, and we let that come... Oh, that's what we could do. Let's do this, right? Because I haven't really been doing a very good job of keeping this stuff cleaned up here. But I could just put in a path. Because then, you know, the snow can't collect on it, because that makes sense. So yes, we can do a path here. Let's do the path around. There we go. Clean that up a little bit. And maybe it is that we just need to relocate this machine. It's not like it's super difficult to pick it up and move it, so we could. Put it in an extra door here, which means we'll need to widen this alleyway just a little bit. Again, not a big deal. Doesn't actually hurt anything. It forced me to clean up my lab area some a little bit, so that's good. Yeah, I'm starting to like this idea. All right, so we have we do a path. And so then maybe right here we leave the lake area alone. And since I like to keep walking over it, maybe we just cover this in glass, put some torches down there. And that would turn it into our own little private aquarium. That would work. And then, yeah, because then we can just, oops, it's a little too far. Just do it like that. Yeah. And we would have a little aquarium to sit there. Put some torches and whatnot so we can keep this warm. And we can fish from here. I'm starting to like this idea. Put some fencing in through here. Maybe we go capture ourselves some fishies out in the sea and throw them in there. And then what we can do is then we're here. Yeah. Right up to here. And then we put, now, first off, it helps to put a nice clean line through here. Clean line. One more. Yeah. And that can be like a front door area, and then we just flatten the rest of this out. Maybe step up a little. Yeah, we can put a doorway into here. Yeah, I think that's starting to work out good. Mutter. So it's going to be 2 blocks below where that line is. I don't think that's going to be a big issue. We can always like come inside and come up a level or 2. So we do something like that. And that would bring us on par with the rest of the flooring and above. Yeah, so we can have, ooh, I'm liking this. Right here. So, just a piece of dirt. I said, put a piece of dirt right there. Thank you. And then, yeah. Stair, come in. So this would be kind of like a doorway here. Just like that. Stair, come in, doorway. And then we're going to have a path that goes that way. And then basically a set of stairs here. Brings you up and into the main level of the house. We come up one more. Yeah, we're going to come up one more. Yeah, because then that would be even with this. And so that actually doesn't go anywhere. We close this part off. Let this go this way so you can go over top of the fish pond. And so this area right through here. Just like that. Get closed off. Glass. Yeah. It's a work in progress, but I think it's got some good potential. And then yeah, we can slice off a portion of this mountain right here, do some work right there, some work right there. Yeah. We can cut in over here a little bit. Basically, we just kind of turn this whole area into a nice little pretty summer home. Get rid of this tree. Oops. All right. We should probably check with Shale to see if she's going to mind the outcropping that we've got outlined. Just because, you know, she'll see it from her colony on a regular basis, and I don't want it to annoy her. Put that in there for right now. She's in the desert digging. All she heard was going to need lots of sand, and she's like, oh, that's easy, monotonous digging. And off she went. All right, so I think that's got a fairly good plan in mind for this. Yes, it looks terrible right now. It looks really roughed in, but that's exactly what it is right now, is really roughed in. The next bits are going to be, we'll need to tear out some of this dirt and clean it up. Get lots of glass. We'd really like to have some connected glass, and I don't think that mod pack's in here. It's not. It's a shame. But it is what it is. Frame glass. Yeah, I don't think there's actually going to be any clear unconnected glass. So I think that's going to be what we'll deal with. Little Shale has gone already to the desert because she has decided that digging up sand is going to be fun. So let's grab some storage. Everything else. All right. Well, we're closing in on the last 10 minutes of the stream for tonight. Busy digging up sand. So we're going to take this and we're going to bebop on our way over to Katoa's house because that is where the desert's at. Maybe we should. I've got some. Oh, I've got some. Ooh. Yes, I've got observers. And I've got a bell. We could leave a present for Katoa. He'd kill me. I did that once to him. I drove him about bonkers trying to figure out where that was at. Let's see. So our big deserty sand area that we've been digging up is south of Katoa's place. Now there's some arid sand through here, though. I have been tempted to set up a portal to Autumn. It's ATUM, Autumn, Atom, however you want to pronounce that. So it's a big deserty area that would have lots of freaking sand everywhere. So that would be an easier travel than coming all the way over here. Not to say we can't come over here. I don't think this is a big deal. I don't know that Katoa is planning on doing any desert dwelling escapades. So, but you can see there's Shale over there, happily just digging up sand. I like my Paxel. This would actually go much easier and faster if I put on my other ring. There we go. Which this is fine. This will work for the time being. I'm not certain how much sand we're going to need. So I do know we'll be turning an awful lot of it into glass to make the fishbowl area. Of course, I'm doing all this and I've made an assumption that Shale's going to be perfectly okay with the fishbowl hanging over her colony. I really need to just take time out to go talk to her about that. So I will take that up with her and we'll make adjustments if that's not okay with her. At this point, I do not know. I'm thinking at this point, and I'm thinking out loud. Unfortunately, people watching the stream are just happening to listen to the mental arguments that are going through my head right now. And that's usually the way this works. All right, but we're going to call it there for tonight's stream. Doesn't really change much of anything. So what we got done tonight was actually pretty good. I feel pretty good about it. Anyways, we got a good idea as far as what the new base is going to actually look like. It's always exciting to actually sit down and start building your actual base and not just living out of a starter base, because you're still building farms and trying to figure out how to collect all the resources that you want to do, what farms you want to build, that sort of thing. So it's always good. Probably should do I haven't done a cactus farm yet. I probably should get one of those up. Those are really useful. Ooh, that would be also another fun thing to put in. Maybe a freight car system. I think the colonies at some point can also use railroad tracks and I think there's a railroad track mod in here that allows you to do custom railroad track stuff. So it may not be a bad idea to look into that as far as methods of getting between various floors and or getting up and down to the colony. You can definitely look into doing that. All right, I'm rambling now. It's getting late. We're running out of time. So this has been Modded Minecraft. Come again on Wednesday, where hopefully we'll have some better ideas as to what we're doing, and we'll continue our journey. I promise I will eventually get a lot of the earlier videos up into YouTube. I know I'm slacking a little bit on that. I will get it there. Wow, that was interesting. Both mine and Shale have some... You can see a lot of how we got to where we're at. And spoiler alert, this is the second attempt at this, not the first. Anyways, it's been fun. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Take care.